The parks actually are still owned by the Crown. They're not actually public parks, and the public have no legal rights to access them. They're just granted permission by the monarchy. Hyde Park, for example, by Henry VIII as a hunting ground. James I inaugurated them as public parks, and I think the process of landscaping them then started, starting with St James's Park. The first park that was the public given access to was St James's Park in the 1620s, I think. It's named St James's Park after the St James's Hospital, which overlooks the park. Hyde Park's probably one of the few places where you can ride a horse in London. I think Green Park has a very interesting personality because it's the only park in central London with no lake, no flower beds, nothing planted. Well, the rose is the national flower and one of probably the main national symbol. It appears on the shirt of the rugby team. The city's always resisted planning, always resisted being planned, and there have been a few occasions when people have tried. After the Great Fire in 1666 destroyed most of the old medieval city, and the same thing after the Second World War as well, when large portions of the city were destroyed by bombing raids. Well, Westminster Palace, which houses the Houses of Parliament, has been seen the site of government for a very long time. The Westminster Tower, the clock, it coincides with the imperial expansion, obviously, with Queen Victoria's reign, and I think along with many of the other buildings, they're quite obvious displays of power. They have quite a strong, almost intimidating stature, as well as the ornate beauty, the prosperity and wealth brought to the city by British expansion around the world. Yeah, the London Eye was built for the millennium, to commemorate the millennium, and it's a great observation point.